Solo raid can be scary, but if you want to destroy some Kraken ass, watch the video until the end. This time for the solo raid boss, we are facing Hologram Kraken. Now the problem with Hologram Kraken is that it's very similar to the normal Kraken in terms of the way it fights. So because of that, it's going to be really difficult for people with relatively less built teams to overtake people with more built teams regardless of the amount of skill or time you put into it. However, I'm going to do my best to give you as much knowledge as I can give you, and hopefully that will help you get further into the stages and phases of Hologram Kraken. Your target, as long as you have hit the 160 wall, should be to defeat stage 7. As always in this video, we're going to break the video into 3 parts. First, the performance, second, the explanation, and third, recommended teams. So without further ado, let's get down to the performance of how to deal with Hologram Kraken. Alright, so we're entering this combat with a full team of level 1 characters because as of today, Hologram Kraken only is released until stage 4. I'll try my best to do all the mechanics correctly so that you understand how to deal with Hologram Kraken. Hologram Kraken can have a total of 4 tentacles, but the really dangerous one is the one in front right here. Remember, take it out as quickly as you can. Otherwise, your entire team is going to take big damage. This is the second one. Oh, this is what happens when you don't take care of it fast enough. Oh, ouch, 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 big damage. Alright. So we focus fire. Once again, we take out the tails when we can. And once the QTE comes up next, using your water type characters, attack the QTE circles. Otherwise, you're gonna take big damage to the entire team. Once again, we focus fire on the front tentacle. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Unfortunately, this level 1 team is not doing enough damage to deal with the problem. But it looks like we got rid of it. Now, once you deal with the tentacle 4 times, the Kraken's head should explode. Oh no, wait. Take cover here. Unfortunately, my cover is destroyed. But otherwise, you can attack it. Yeah, you can take cover from it. And then we go shoot the Kraken's core all the way to the bottom. Next, we take care of the QTE. Otherwise, it's an instant death. And then the Kraken will come back up. This time with the core exposed so you can do more damage. Here we gotta take out this so that we don't take massive damage from the tentacle. Alright, focus fire on the core. And deal with this QTE. Once again, deal with the tentacles that have come out. Otherwise, it will do big damage to your entire team. Take cover here if possible.
One moment, I must reload.
Alright. So there you have it. That was the full performance of how to deal with Hologram Kraken. As far as damage output, this team right now as a level 1 team didn't have enough damage output to deal with all the tentacles. If your characters are at level 160, you should be able to fire the tentacles and destroy them. Doing this will help you avoid taking damage and therefore you can do more damage to the boss. Okay, so here we have a list of Hologram Kraken's abilities. If you want to find it, from here just click on this magnifying glass over here to take a look at the target that we're fighting. Click on it and then it appears. Ability number 1 is called Leg Laser. Essentially, it's one of the back legs, one of the back tentacles shooting out a laser at you. By destroying it, you deny its ability to do leg lasers and then you take less damage. The second ability is called Squid Missile. Squid Missile is the destroyable missiles that fly out towards you. You can shoot at them to destroy the squid missiles. Next up, we have Discharge. Kraken releases electromagnetic waves using its front leg, dealing damage to all Nikkes. That's the pulsating thing, boom, 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 boom thing. To deny this damage, all you have to do is destroy that front tentacle that appears. The ones that go like this. Yeah, destroy them. Super Discharge. Kraken releases electromagnetic waves using its 2 front legs, dealing damage to all Nikkes. This one appears in the second phase of the Kraken fight after the QTE, where there's 9 QTE circles. Destroy both legs and then you'll be safe. Next up, Focus Laser. This is a move where the Kraken fires a single laser at a single Nikke, dealing damage. You can take cover or you can tank it. It depends on what level your Nikkes are at. Next up, we have Hyper Discharge. Kraken gathers energy and unleashes it, dealing damage to all Nikkes. Any Nikke who is hit will temporarily be rendered immobile. Now this is very dangerous. You don't want this to hit you because the moment you become stunned, things are going to go bad. So be careful of this, make sure you take cover right before the explosion triggers. Next up, we have an ability called Vertical Screw. Kraken stirs up a whirlwind, dealing damage to all Nikkes, generates a code barrier when using Vertical Screw. That's the red color circle that appears around the Kraken. While the barrier is up, only water code Nikkes can deal damage. That's why you must use water type Nikkes in this fight. Attack that pierces cover can be interrupted by destroying the cancel ring. Destroy the QTE circles and then problem solved. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And finally, the Tidal Wave. Kraken stirs up massive waves, dealing damage to all Nikkes. It's an attack that pierces cover. This is the one where the QTE appears, the 9 circles appears, and then you have to destroy all of them to interrupt this attack. In challenge mode, if you fail to destroy all 9 circles before the time is up, chances are you're probably dead. So make sure you have a team that can full burst right before this to deal with the problem. If you handle all of these abilities correctly, you should be able to easily pass Kraken. So these are my recommendations for this upcoming solo raid, the teams to use. Team 1, you're gonna want to use Siren, Crown, Winter Lumilla, Treasure Helm, and not normal elect, which I have on screen right now, the new elect Boom and Shock. Unfortunately, I have not pulled elect Boom and Shock. So yeah, you wanna use this team. The presence of 3 different machine gun shooters is gonna make Siren pop the fuck off and become another DPS character in your team. Crown is powerful for the reasons that she is Crown, and Winter Lumilla's 10% damage taken up is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna synergize, do big R damage. For team 2, I recommend using the shotgun team featuring Tove, Treasure Viper, Dorothy Serendipity, Grave, and Drake. The entire team just works together. However, there's a chance that you might need a little bit more healing on this team. And by a little bit more, I mean like infinitely more than 0 healing. And if that's the case, you are gonna want to take out these 2 characters and put in Blanc and Noir, just like this. However, if this is the case and this is the team that you end up playing with, you will want to check whether or not your Drake does more damage or your
I'll hold the line.
Bunny Soda does more damage. Give both teams a try in mock battle and see which one works better for you. Next up, I recommend the distributed damage team featuring normal Dorothy, the burst 1 Dorothy. The 2 pirate maids, Mast and Anchor, Scarlet Black Shadow, and Quincy Escape Queen. This team is going to do distributed damage left, right, center. The damage is going to be fantastic. Survivability is also going to be amazing, tip-top, highest quality thanks to the presence of Maid Anchor. For Team 4, I recommend using, and this is going to be a controversial one, Treasure Milk, Summer Rosanna, Brady, Raven, and Mihara Bonding Chains. This is our sustained damage team. The whole concept of this is we're going to use Treasure Milk's ability to increase the attack of our top 3 attackers to buff up Brady, Raven, and Mihara, while at the same time using Summer Rosanna to increase the sustained damage of these 3 DPS characters. All 3 DPS characters are going to benefit from the sustained damage increase, and this team is going to be fantastic. Now for the most controversial team that I'm going to be recommending is this one right here, because the internal synergies of this team is not very strong. We have Tia for burst 1, Rapi Red Hood also acting as a burst 1. Just in case you guys didn't know, Rapi Red Hood works as a burst 1 even though you have a re-enter burst 1 Nikke. Big brain, big brain. Naga, Phantom, and Guillotine Winter Slayer. This essentially is just whatever team you have left over. If you do find that the damage output of this team is not strong enough, you can always give a try to the classic, the electric team. As such, Cindy, Rouge, Summer Anise, Mari, and Winter Maiden. However, because there's an elemental QTE in the middle of the combat, what you want to do is you want to shift one of these characters out. Perhaps you can take out your Winter Maiden and put in Treasure Viper. Perhaps you can take out Mari and you can put in Ram. Perhaps you can take out even the burst 1 slot Rouge and put in, and maybe you put in Dorothy or Milk into this team in place of Rouge. At the end of the day, you will want to have at least one water type character in this team. Now for me, because of my personal hatred of the electric team, I've had a long time obsession with the idea of using a pure water damage team. Something a little bit like this, maybe not exactly like this, but something a little bit like this. And I hope that I'll be able to give it a try once again this time. But there you have it, that is my Hologram Kraken guide. Hopefully you guys found it useful. If you did, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment in the comment section below, and subscribe. Until next time, it's Degen Lord, always looking at boobas and gyats. Take care of yourselves, and I'm out. I'm the Degen Lord, I'm Degen Lord, I'm Degen Lord. Jiggle physics, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle physics, jiggle. 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 Jiggle physics, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle physics.